Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brad, and welcome back to Screamin' Pirate EDC. Today we have a very special full review, guys. This knife is a very cool prototype from Hinderer, and the only reason I have this, guys, is honestly, to be entirely honest, guys, I'm nice to people. I've formed a lot of connections, guys, and one of those is with USA Made Blade, with Scott Whittington. Woody is a great guy and just an integral part of this community, I think, more than he knows. I have purchased a lot of knives from him over the years and met him in person a few times at Blade Show, and it's always a pleasure to talk to him and Kevin. But before we get into the knife and what it is and what it looks like, because I know you guys are going to be curious, let's go ahead and start with some consistency with what I have on me today. First up, the mug. This is the Cthulhu mug from Death Wish Coffee. Guys, it's Spooktober. I mean, come on, I had to have it. After that, we have my wallet, which is going to be the Apex wallet. This is from High Grain Designs. Very, very nice wallet. After that, the pin and pry. This is the bolt action pin from Tactile Turn, and this is going to be the Lynch 3.5, I believe. The very, very nice American-made stuff. Good stuff here, guys. And then the coin, I know you guys are going to appreciate this. This is the challenge coin with a bottle opener from USA Made Blade. Because of course, guys. And then lastly, the Hank, because why not, is the Goku Hank. And this is from Renegade EDC. Good stuff, guys. Really wanted a bunch of American-made stuff on the table because this knife is some American-made badassery. So, we have all that out of the way. Let's show off the knife. This is Project X. That is, I do not have an official name. If I do at the time of the video, there will be a pop-up. This is, after talking to Woody, one of 7 that Rick has sent out. The best way I can put this to you guys is it feels like a continuation of, or the next step of the full track. So you're not getting the full tie and everything, you're getting G10 on one side, but you still have a tool in the back for takedown and whatnot. Now, this standoff is an Eclipse standoff. That will be changed. I did notice that the spring on this was a little tight. Again, it's gonna be altered a little bit whenever the production comes out. But yeah, guys, as of right now, also, the other thing to note, flipper only, no studs. On this knife, it's fine. I have no problems with it at all. Because let's be honest, guys, it just opens like a Hinderer on that, you know, that nice tri-way. It wiggles shut. The only time this knife has been opened and closed is by Whitty and then myself. So far, that's it, guys. So it has not broken in. It's great. I love the oversized hardware. I don't know what it is. I can't tell you. I love this blade shape. Ergonomically, this thing is just, woo! Oh, like all Hinderers, so good in hand. It's great. I really do like it. And if this is priced around what, you know, the XM18, somewhere between there and the 24, it's going to be good. It's going to be really good, guys. Yeah. Now, the only other thing to note on here is that you do not have a filler tab at the top. So no filler tab, at least on this model. It might be in the full production. I don't know. The jimping is a little wide, but it is definitely functional. It definitely does serve a purpose. I do like it. Same style of jimping as you get on an XM18. So you see through, all the way through on the spine, all the way through up here, all the way back here. It's good. It works. I will show this once we go top down, but the lockup is also good. It's a little early, but most Hinderers are, and I have never had a Hinderer fail on me personally. So it should work perfectly fine, guys. And honestly, it's just, Honestly, I think what really gets to me, guys, and what it is with as far as like holding the knife and flipping it and kind of, you know, putting it in your hand, I couldn't put my finger on it at first. And then I thought about it. Because of the dip up here on the blade, and then the texturing on the tie on the back, this thing feels like a fixed blade in my hands, guys. It feels just locked and solid. I'm really impressed. Really impressed. But either way, guys, you've seen the knife. Let's head down to the tabletop and do some size comparisons and some specs for you guys. Right, guys, we are top down. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this knife closer to the camera and really let you guys get a nice close look at this. So there's your G10, okay? There's the tool. Again, this backspacer is going to change as an Eclipse one. This is gonna be a little bit looser on that tool. There is your lock side, so you can see all that really nice milling. Gonna flip him around. Now this prototype is an S45. I do not know if the full production will be, but the prototypes are. There you go. Nice, beautiful rounding on that spine. Seriously, guys, it is very, very nicely done. And give you a nice look back around and then let you see your lockup. There you go, guys. And in typical Hinderer fashion, there's your over travel, and then you have your interface. And just to prove it, it is tri-way. But yeah, guys, there we go. Let me set him down. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and have a pop-up with all of the stats while I read them out for you guys. So we are looking at a 3.75, 3.7 inch blade with probably about 3.6 cutting edge, which is what I measured. And then we have a 5-inch handle. The handle thickness, so back here, guys, not including the clip, just the handles, is going to be 0.52. Your blade thickness up here is, there you go, right there, is going to be 0.15. And then behind the edge, I measured at 0.03. Now your overall weight is actually going to be a little heavy. It's going to be coming in at 6.39 ounces. Once again, guys, no plans for studs on this. Flipper only, but I really feel like I would like studs. Am I going to gripe about it? Nope. I think flipper only, yeah, maybe boring in, 2021, but I feel like if it's executed properly, it works out well. Well, now that we have some stats out of the way, let's do a few size comparisons. So I'm going to set him right here. I think the most obvious one here is going to be an XM18. So there you go, guys. As you can see, you definitely are getting a bigger blade on your Project X down here. Again, I do not know the name. I'll have a pop-up if I do know it, guys. Definitely a bigger blade, though, on this, and a bigger handle. So if you always wish that your XM18 was just slightly bigger, but not an XM24 as far as, weight, well, they made it. And if you have an XM18, why not have an 0562 tie? Which, obviously, are both Hinderer designs. Once again, just a bit bigger when you're looking at this Project X here, guys. Not terribly so, but just a little bit. Now, you guys may be saying, well, that doesn't look like any any 0562 tie or XM18 that I've ever seen. Yeah, well, I would hope so. They have been customized by, what do you know, Whitty over at USA Made Blade. So yeah, he did the stars and stripes on the back here. He did this beautiful blue, the Sasquatch on the clip. All of that is Whitty. Had to show it off, guys, since he's the whole reason I can even see this prototype. But now that we have those two out, you guys got a nice long look at the two of those. Let's do one that I was shocked, to say the least, at how similar these two are. The ever popular, focus up, Demco 8020, guys. A lot of people call this their favorite, like, bigger, hard use mid-tech. Well, I can't think of two knives that are closer as far as blade length or usable blade length and then handle. Like, guys, that might be the same handle length. Like, it's really close. So if you ever think that you wanted you know, an 80-20, but you weren't a big fan of the shark lock and you wanted a flipper, well, there we go. It's kind of cool, guys. I'm not gonna lie. But now you've seen that next to those knives, and honestly, let me bring it back the 80-20, because what's really gonna weird you out, ooh, come on, is they're very similar in thickness. Very similar. Just wanted to show that to you guys. Yeah, super similar. I cannot believe, guys, how similar these two are. Especially like in hand, so there's my grip. Yeah, like it's crazy. I personally like my 80-20, but I've spent a lot more time with it and a lot more time using it. So I really don't know if it is a, you know, fair comparison there, guys. Well, let me bring out one more item that might give you a better idea of what we're looking at size-wise. There is your lynch pry, and there is a full-size bolt action. So, yeah, guys, very interesting size. So, now that we have all of the junk out of the way, what are my thoughts? It's exciting, obviously, but do I like it? Will I buy one? Honestly, I probably will, partly because guys, I love this blade shape. Love, love, love. This is probably one of my favorite blade shapes on a knife, period. I think there's a really good drop point. And honestly, in hand, just because of the way this curves back, it feels like a fixed blade in hand, guys. It feels like it is meant to do work, but all of this milling just gives it that extra texture that I didn't even think I needed, but I love and I'm enjoying. It slides in and out of the pocket like most Hinderers do. I've never had a problem with his clips ever. If you want deep click carry, well, Hinderer doesn't do that. But guys, it doesn't bother me. It bothers me less the more I have knives. Yeah, I just think this is a really cool, you know, not a 4-inch, but just shy, just really good work knife. I really like it. I like the oversized hardware and the aesthetic it gives it. And I just think it's really neat. For the 100th time, my only complaint, period, is no studs and no plans for studs currently. But I'll live. I'll put it that way, guys. Well, this is definitely something that I've really just loved having this prototype in my possession. Again, massive shout out to Whitty over at USA Made Blade. Link in the description to USA Made Blade, to their Instagram, their store, everything. If you're not buying from there, you should buy from there. End of story there, guys. But I'm so happy I got to share this just jaw-dropping prototype with you guys. This has been a pleasure to check out, and just to be able to see this is really cool, guys. Well, hopefully you enjoyed it. Let's go ahead and head back up top. All right, guys, we are back up top. So once again, this knife does not belong to me. I have not used it to cut. I have not taken it apart. I haven't even adjusted anything, because this is a very limited prototype. It belongs to Whitty. It is not mine in the slightest. After this, I am sending it on to the Metal Complex. So, hey, moving up in the world, guys. Who'd have thought? But this, guys, I think if you were looking for something slightly bigger than an XM18 to really use your knife, guys, this is it, I think. Ergonomically, I like it. I like the lock bar access. I like the flipper on it. I mean, my one and only and single gripe here is I wish there were studs. I like multiple deployment methods. What can I say? But as far as a Plunder or plank, if this was mine to purchase, 100% Plunder from me, guys. I like bigger knives. I just do. I enjoy them. They're kind of fun for me, and they, you know, can serve a multitude of purposes. I can talk, guys. But yeah, this is a good one, guys. I really do think it is. I love the blade shape. I am a sucker for a modified clip point blade. It's just my thing. I just love it. Yeah, guys, really comfortable, really good. It just feels like a folding fixed blade. It feels like Rick just went, I've been making fixed blades. I want to make a folding fixed blade. I want to make something between an XM18 and an XM24. And he made it, guys. It's cool. Well, go ahead and subscribe, comment, like, and do not forget, stickers are available. $1.50 a piece. I will have a pop-up with my email and Instagram. Either way works to contact me, guys. Just let me know if you're interested. And you know what, guys? It's really good seeing this Hinderer. It's really good being able to see you guys every week. And I'll talk to you on the next one.